It's so weird without no music playing at all in this shit. Literally.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Stop your whining.
Rodgers now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On second down, it's Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Hey, 626. You draw focus. Hey, Delta.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
26.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long.
Hey, exit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They run it with Ballage. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now barrage. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
White 80!
Feel it. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. No score after 1 on EA Sports. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noting where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
Hey, let go.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, Haywood. Look again.
Rodgers again now. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers. Back north.
At the 2-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. 50 front. Right there in the middle. 55.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
88. 36.
Working from the gun, Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cordray Tankersley, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Grant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. First down, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
There he goes left side. He's at the 30, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that back using Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And a Dolphin first down.
180!
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
They'll run here with Balaj. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Packers' 25-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check back, check back.
Fitzpatrick now. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Laird, and down inside the 15 he goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it, and here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On the toss, here's Balaj. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Tighten up. 34.
Fitzpatrick. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Here's Fitzpatrick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And it's caught. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Bravo!
At the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Rodgers now on first down. And that's complete to Adams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Rodgers to throw once more. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
61, matchbox lights. Regular.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Fitzpatrick. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Taco Charlton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And an alley to run. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Rodgers now on first down. It's caught here by Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams 37 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
80 weapons.
Balaj. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down.
To a knee goes Fitzpatrick, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Man, come here, dude. You just so annoying.
It's just I'm trying to put him to sleep. He don't ever fall asleep. He wakes back up.
Because you be doing the most. Before you take a turn. Like you finna fall asleep anyway. You just impatient as fuck.
Yeah, like you're impatient.
Whatever. Take them off, man.
I'm trying to hold him so I can take him off.
Jojo. His eyes is closed. You're so annoying.
It's easier for you to
You're
do.
so annoying.
For me, he doesn't want to fall asleep completely. He thinks I'm just
No,
playing.
it's because you're doing the most. Look, see how I'm holding him still?
Mm-hmm. You want to put in this grip?
No, I don't. I'm just annoying as a bitch. I swear to God, you're annoying. How long did that just take me?
1 second.
You did how much complaining? I swear to God. Bitch, that's how easy it is. Fuck you in gang, nigga.
Not for me, it's not.
Cause you're annoying. You just missed a blunt and everything.
Roll another one. That was a roach ass blunt I saw. Either way. Either way.
You bougie like that?
Pass me
You
my
finna
phone.
sit there?
I don't mind. Pass me your phone. Let me take a picture.
Where's that pillow?
Let me take a
You
picture.
good, don't take a picture of him like that. People judge shit. Just sit down. Literally. I need you to learn to relax.
I'm gonna do a hot oil treatment real quick for my hair so I can wash my hair.
Bitch. You wasting all of that shit, bro. You grabbed that shit from me, bro. That's
I
supposed to
grabbed
be
it
for
both of
trends,
us.
bro. That you ain't never used that brand for your fucking hair.
Yes,
Shut up.
and before I met you, I
You
used
are
that shit. I
lying.
swear on
You are
my
lying.
soul. I used it before I even met you.
Jojo.
I
Chill.
knew about that before. If I didn't knew about that.
You shut up. I'm telling you to chill. You see what I'm saying? You could go shush. You be on one, bro.
Bitch, look at my shitty ass hair.
Cause you're a shitty person.
I'm gonna go brush my face real quick.
See what I'm saying? I asked you to sit down.
Fine, I'll sit down. I'll sit down.
You don't need to do that shit today. Relax.
Yes, dude. And bitch, we're gonna end up doing something tonight, and I'm gonna be.
We not. My mom texted me people's schedules. It wasn't like nothing extra though. I have on sweatpants today, bro. Like, fucking sit your ass
You
down.
wear sweatpants.
I never really do, no. Like, less than 10 times a year, bitch. Fuck you mean?
Did you close the windows?
Yes.
Oh.
You just gonna say you cold and close it. You
Okay.
just looking for something. Jojo.
I need to do a lot of stuff.
You just wanted to.
I'd rather wash in bottles today, so tomorrow
Wash
I
some
don't have to
bottles.
wash any.
Wash some bottles.
You said chill. I was about to do the hot oil treatment. You said
Nah, hot oil treatment different than washing bottles. Why is bottles important? We'll need those tomorrow. You feel me?
I know.
Or one bottle. It ain't shit to grab a water bottle out the cooler and use that to fill this shit.
I know. Probably wake up early again like I did for Thanksgiving. So I could be ready for in time. Even though you were shitting on my makeup last time. I wish I had some red lipstick. I need some red lipstick.
I wonder if LeBron is here. That's all I need to ask. Or one to ask. He probably down in Texas with his friends, so I ain't gonna lie, no way.
Even on Christmas, you wouldn't come with me.
50-50. He's grown now. You feel me? Like 18.
I mean, I
He's
guess.
gonna make his own decisions.
I need my phone. Can you pass me?
You see how I'm chilling? Look at me. Just watch me roll the blunt. Just watch how I roll it and pay close attention so you can get better at it. Think in your head. He said he rolled consistent blunts every time. Does he really roll consistent blunts every time? You wasn't up when I rolled the blunt and then ripped and I had to put a paper over it. It's right after your blood. Why? Because Joanna's smoking go to sleep. She don't know there's more weed to be smoked. She think Nick smoked one blunt. That's cute. What are you doing?
Moving myself around.
Bitch, play with your pussy. Do that.
Bitch, you think I could put my pussy and I haven't even shaved?
You think I can eat it and you you can't stick a finger in it because it's hairy and you want me to put my face in it, bitch?
You should play some music or something.
Let me handle him how I handle. I'm looking at his Kodak and broke my goddamn finger. You just gotta tell me what you want. Bro, I got, it's close games. It's not bad, and he sleeps, so I don't feel bad. I'd be just good to chill. You know what's funny?
What?
When you gave him to me, you stopped moving around. When I got him, I was sitting completely still. He like, you know what? I could fall asleep here. I don't gotta look around like, what the fuck is that, a mouse? You know. He not gonna move me in 5 seconds. This nigga like to put me in one spot. I move that nigga probably 3 times the whole time you be at work, bro. Think how many times you move him. I'm not wasting energy doing all that extra bullshit, bro. If I'm comfortable sitting here, I will sit on a chair, bro. You gotta learn to do that. You gotta learn to pop your chair up right in front of the TV, bro. So if you feeding him, his face, half of it gonna be over there. Half of him is gonna wanna eat. The other half is gonna wanna look that way and just look at shit moving and shit. I could tell you the way he just fell asleep and shit. He be trying to fall asleep. It's just he don't be able to fully fall asleep, bro. 1:20 right now. He'll probably sleep till like 3.
Cool.
I'm not saying that's a guarantee. Maybe 2:30. Every time I text you and say he sleep, he wake right up. So I stopped saying that shit. Literally every time I text you, that's why I take forever to respond and shit. I'll be like, he just fell asleep and not respond because that nigga be just waking up right as I hit send every time, bro. If I'm sitting here, bro, and I want to play the game like right now, I'ma hold him. Certain shit like Madden, I'm not even gonna play online because I can't pause it and shit like that. You feel me? Yeah, I did. I had him in the bed last night. That's why I looked like I was falling asleep and got tired as a bitch because I was in the fucking bed. Makes sense, right? Stupid. If I said, get up, let's go to George Webb and go get some ice cream sundaes, you would sit the fuck up ASAP, find your clothes and all of that. Where you going?
I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Why?
To look at my hair, how retarded it is.
It look cool. I've been thinking about how cool it look. It be turning me on. I'm just saying.
This is why me and you have allergy.
No, you don't, bitch. You need to leave that shit alone.
Look.
Y'all like That's Milwaukee right there. Yeah.
Bitch, shut the fuck
It is.
up. You
I'm
make
just
him look like every basic bitch.
That ain't what I said. You gonna wake him up, bitch. Shut your ass up. You doing the most.
I'm like, that's what my phone, bro.
I'm not passing you shit.
Yes.
Pass you the asshole. What did I download? Need for Speed. Oh yeah, so you should close the door so I can be that Wendy Williams gossip.
You said Wendy Williams.
Shut up, you loud, bitch. You snitch. Mexicans and they Treyway. Pick that shit the fuck up. It's like 5 pounds, bro. Not even. Probably like, bro, and you ain't even twist the knob on that either. JoJo. When he sleep, you gotta twist the knob until you push the door closed and then let go. I'm gonna play with somebody other than the Packers. Like, should I? You know what? I'm gonna keep the Packers. I'm gonna just change the playbook. Let them chill, JoJo. They'll shake and wake him up. They come out of there and shake. You gotta think about this shit, babe. Ain't just me talking, you being mad or nothing, bro. Really letting you know, like, come on, nigga. Go sit down. Sit. All these games is close that I'm in, I'm telling you. And I be shutting down Baltimore every time, which is good. All you gotta do is run the spy. But I want to play with a different team. What you think? You are so persistent about this, Mom.
Yes, I need to take a picture to send my grandparents. They're gonna be like, it's Christmas Eve now.
It's not Christmas right now. I'll be like,
For
no.
Mexicans, Christmas is on Christmas Eve.
But that's y'all. Pretty much the Wi-Fi gonna be here.
It's gonna be cool.
Gonna be here.
Oh.
That's the gossip.
Really cool.
I almost want to roll with the Patriots too. Bitch, New England is in Massachusetts.
New England, Massachusetts? I never heard of that.
You fucking retarded.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Minshew, 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Minshew sets to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 74 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man. It's Brown. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Now Jackson on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Hey, Zoo!
Switch gears, switch gears.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Ready, ready!
57.
Clear! Defense!
After the penalty, it's Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, Fournette. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, Foxtrot!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch 57's right. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
Now Minshew on first and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So, ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down, here's Fournette. And an alley to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Minshew. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
57 to Mike. Ready?
Throwing on first down is Minshew. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They come up in an offset eye.
Hey, orbit. 57, Mike, 57. Here's
Minshew. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Intended for Nick Boyle. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Letting one go deep for Roberts. It's caught inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run with Ingram. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A quick throw complete to Chark. A huge play there on the screen pass. 48 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
14. Ravens go. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Bitch, you woke him all the way up. I wish you would just fucking listen to me. All of that noise you just made, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I told you just them shaking alone is enough to wake him up, bro. You don't realize that shit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 78 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
So like, you ain't gonna care about this guy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Jackson now. Going to throw again. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson, escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Watch the pass.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They go jet sweep here with Chark. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Go! 15 line. 15 line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
57, Mike, 57. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Ready?
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
On 4th down, Minshew. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
30 base.
57 to Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, Delta.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Now my question to you, baby boy, is do I have to stand the whole time? Are you good with me sitting down? If you do, we can do this all day. You're gonna get tired. This shit don't hurt your neck though. I feel like it may. Um, could I see a bib real quick? Bitch, you can't just pass me something, bro.
I'm not a passy bitch.
You could have just squirted it once.
No, because
They licking up hand sanitizer and shit because you putting all that extra put, bitch, put the shit on and mustard. I just gotta lean back. When he fell asleep, did he lean back?
No. Same time.
I just feel like this shit will hurt his neck.
No, usually when he falls asleep, he does lean back to himself.
I'm fucking losing and shit, bro. I gotta stop losing. Go sit.
I'm trying to take a shower. You think you'd be good with me?
Man, bitch, just hurry the fuck up, man. You irritate me.
Okay, thank
Swear to
you.
God, you can't just chill, bro.
I need to
You just
shower.
oiled your hair, bro. You dumb. Shut up. You can't go in there and wash it. Then be like, show ass up. You gonna take all day too. And he getting fussy. He need to be fed. That's what the fuck you need to be getting ready. Yep.
Okay, let me wash my hands.
You bitch. You so hard-headed, man. And you put all that shit on him and gotta take it off. Oh, I didn't know I had those right there.
Yeah, baby. Exactly.
What the fuck you just called me?
I'm changing your diaper, baby boy. I'm changing your diaper. Tyler. 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 Baby boy. Baby boy. Baby boy.
Did he shit? Oh. Kylie, you a hoe. It's funny. He make her climb over him and shit. And go all the way in the back. Like jail rules.
Boy, you don't gotta cry, baby boy. You don't have to cry.
Carlo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bitch, use this diaper you just took off. Stupid.
Well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I told her you can't lay naked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Singing with each other.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Rodgers to throw once more. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
58! 51! 51! Get that quarterback deep!
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Wait, set, 29, Alpha, check, 42, I got you,
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down, Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Sugar! Hey, exit! Hey, second!
Throwing on first down is Brady. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Michelle. Room here to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here's Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To Michelle on the dump-off. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And Folk is going to miss this to the right. Off target, it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Rodgers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams. 33 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 29, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Reload! Mike 50, Mike 50! Hey, let go!
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. Rodgers now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. A big play there just before halftime.
I'm playing no line, motherfucker.
So they could put you on pause, but you
I paused it to grab him, bitch. Fuck you.
41 yards.
A 41-yard gain.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the toss, here's Michelle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady caught by Sanu. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss, left side, Michelle. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Wait 20.
Double time. You got three down. He's coming. Double up.
Protein spill.
Check. Crunch.
Shadow.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Brady now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Hey, check it. Bravo. Regular.
On 1st down, Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Hey, Wahoo!
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
150.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here. Didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing is Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now throwing the ball. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packer.
Bitch, I'm telling you to lay him down. You not fucking listening. You are so annoying with this shit. I'm so tired of telling